Hello friends, Anthony Florio back with you here on the Tone 25 here on YouTube.com. We're going to be doing the TNA Lockdown PPV preview video here. Lockdown will be live tomorrow night from the Alamodome in San Antonio, Texas, exclusively on pay-per-view. 8 matches are on the card, so without any further ado, let's get into the action. First match of the night will be Joseph Park going up against Joey Ryan. To me, this is going to be the worst fight of the night, if I'm being honest here. Probably has dud written all over it. No build whatsoever. Not really jumping out of my chair looking forward to this one. But I must pick a winner here. That I will. And that winner is going to be Joseph Park. I think he's going to win this one. And probably going to be, your typical ho-hum dud enhancement fight. So, typical filler fight here. So, nothing really more to say about it. Joe Parks wins this one. Move on to our next match. It's going to be Robbie E versus Robbie T. Yeah, this is another match I'm not honestly looking forward to. This is another match that has dud written all over it. They recently split these two up, and now TNA is finally giving Robbie T a chance to shine, which they should have done a long time ago, because this guy's got unlimited potential, and they wasted it by teaming him up with this, hair gel and pretty boy douchebag. You know how my colleagues Derek Ferreira and Michael Fletcher and our other colleague Michael Bullock, who's not a TNA fan, feel about this. We have zero tolerance for those kind of folks. So, story for another day. But yeah, not a big Robbie E fan at all. Derek Ferreira, if you've watched his videos, he's not a Robbie E fan either. He hates the guy just as much as I do, but if not more. But anyways, yeah, got to pick a winner here. That winner's going to be Robbie T. I think it's his time. I think he's ready, and who knows, by the end of the year, he could probably be in that, possibly in that upper mid-card, flirting with the main event scene. I think the guy's got, unlimited potential, like I said, and I think he has potential to be a future world champion someday. So, I know wishful thinking, but, you never know. And never say never when it comes to professional wrestling, folks. That's all I can say about that. Next match, it's going to be a three-way dance for the X Division title. We got Kenny King going up against Dima Ion and Christian York. This fight here, no build whatsoever. Same as the Park and Ryan fight. This is the other impromptu match that was added recently. I believe it was on Friday they added this fight. Has a chance to be a sleeper fight of the night here. The body of work of Kenny King, finally winning the X Division title a couple of weeks ago on Impact Wrestling, knocking off RVD. About damn time they put the belt on this guy. Nobody deserves it more. The other guy I thought was Jesse Sorensen, but, Sorensen apparently is going to be working in the TNA front office, so, yeah, looks like his in-ring career is over. So, yeah, anyways, Zema Ion, former champion, I think he'll get another run with it someday, but I don't think it's going to be right now. Christian York, another gut check winner. I don't think he's going to, do anything here. I don't think he's going to win this fight either. I think it's too soon to put the belt on him. I think he will eventually win the X Division title. The earliest I could possibly see that, maybe Slammiversary. If you didn't hear, Slammiversary, June 2nd, at the Agnes Arena on the campus of Boston University. Huge announcement there. Great. A major coup for the New England area. No question about it. As a proud New Englander, I'm very happy to hear that. So, I just want to get that off my chest. But, yeah, that's the day I could see Christian York possibly winning the X Division belt. But for right now, you got to go with Kenny King. Way too soon to take the belt off him, especially after how hard he had to work to get to it. So, yeah, Kenny King wins this one. Probably going to be a typical X Division spot fest. Probably going to be a 2.5 to 3-star fight at best. So, and a possible sleeper fight of the night candidate. So let's move on to the next match. It's going to be the women's knockout title match. It's going to be Velvet Sky going up against Gail Kim. Yeah, has potential to be one of the better knockout fights I've seen in recent memory. Velvet Sky, as we all know, winning the title in that 4-way match at during that month-long those 4 weeks of Impact tapings in England there. Winning a 4-way elimination match against Gail Kim, Tara, and Miss Tessmacher. Yeah, Velvet Sky was gone for a long time. several months before they finally re-signed her to a new deal. A necessary and acceptable move, no question about that. And you know, I'm glad they finally put the belt back on her. She was the best knockout to never win it, even though this is her second time. Hopefully they give her a longer rub with this one. As we all know, the last time, she was the champion going into a pay-per-view. She went up against Gail Kim, and she lost the belt to Gail Kim. And yeah, Gail Kim went on to become the longest-running knockouts champion in history. I think eventually she will be the knockouts champion again, Gail Kim. But I think they're planting the seeds for right now for a feud between her and Taryn Terrell, the knockout referee, who's done an outstanding job in that position, by the way. I think eventually Taryn's gonna trade in the stripes for wrestling tights there, because I think it's gonna be a rivalry with her and Gail Kim. Taryn Terrell has worked. She worked in the OVW, the Ohio Valley Wrestling, the developmental system for TNA, held their women's title, and had a nice little rivalry with Taylor Hendricks, the first knockout to win the gut check. And yeah, I think this has potential to be one of the better knockout fights in recent memory. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what Taryn can do in the ring against an established veteran like Gail Kim. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But as far as this fight is concerned, I got to go with Velvet Sky to retain the Knockouts title. I think it's too soon to take it off her, but you never know. I mean, they could pull a fast one on us, but hopefully they don't do that. Hopefully they keep the title on Velvet and they give her a longer rub with it, unlike last time where she held it for like I call it, a cup of coffee, if you will. So yeah, nothing more to say here. Let's move on to the first of our 4 big boy fights of the night, as I call it. Tag team title match, 3-way dance. It's going to be the champions, Austin Aries and Bobby Roode, going up against Bad Influence, Daniels and Kazarian, and Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez. Has potential to be a fight of the night candidate, no question about it, based on the body of work. 3.5 to 4-star fight, easy. I mean, expect a lot of sick bumps, a lot of sick spots in this one, maybe several close back and forth near falls. This is definitely one of the matches I'm looking forward to. Bobby Roode's contract recently came up. It expired recently. Hopefully they got a new deal done with him, and hopefully he'll be ready to go for this match. Tough to call, I'll be honest. I don't know how they're going to go with this, but TNA right now has a lot invested in Austin Aries and Bobby Roode, and, it's tough to call, really. But at the end of the day, I got a feeling Aries and Roode are going to win this one. I say by maybe nefarious means or something like that, but I got to go with the champions to retain in this one. It's going to be an awesome match. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Alright. Now to the 3 steel cage matches. First up, Kurt Angle one-on-one with Wes Briscoe. Wow. This one's going to be awesome. I mean, I got a very good feeling about this one. We all know Kurt Angle's outstanding body of work. There's no question about it. Impeccable. Nothing left to say about that. Wes Briscoe, the son of Gerald Briscoe, the nephew of Jack Briscoe. I mean, he's got a chance to be the future of the business and one of the best young talents out there. Of course, recently Briscoe turned heel and joined the Aces and Eights in an attack on Kurt Angle along with Garrett Bischoff during those UK tapings. And man, and we all know Kurt Angle loves to put over those younger talents. He really does. So you cannot rule out the possibility of a Wes Briscoe win, because Angle actually, unlike some people, unlike Triple H and John Cena in the WWE, he is willing to put the younger talents over, and there is a chance we could see that. But based on the angle and the storyline with the way that's going, I gotta go with Kurt Angle on this one. I think it has potential to be a 3 to 3.5 star fight, easy, no question about it. But we'll have to wait and see. Could be better. You remember last year, Kurt Angle stole the show at Lockdown last year against Jeff Hardy in a 4 to 4.25 star fight. So I don't know if it's gonna be that good. I mean, I haven't seen Wes Briscoe wrestle a real match here, but we'll have to wait and see. So Angle wins this one. All right. Next up, Lethal Lockdown, Team TNA, Sting, Samoa Joe, Magnus, Cowboy James Storm, and Eric Young going up against the Aces and Eights, Devon, Garrett Bischoff, Mike Knox, uh, Luke Gallows, or Doc as they call him, and one other guy, I forgot who it was. I know we got Devon, we got Bischoff, oh, and Anderson, that's right, Ken Anderson, yeah. We all remember last year's Lethal Lockdown match was a major letdown, mainly because of Garrett and Eric Bischoff. I mean, those two killed the momentum of that fight. No question about it. Did not belong in it whatsoever. Um, and normally the Lethal Lockdown matches are the most fun match of the night when it comes to the Lockdown pay-per-view. Last very good one was, of course, 2 years ago when my all-time favorite stable, Fortune, went up against Immortal. I mean, that was a 4.5-star fight. That was incredible. And hopefully they get we get to see, the rejuvenation of the Lethal Lockdown match. I mean, the last one was a letdown. Hopefully this one will be better. Hopefully we'll get a roof spot when they go up to the roof of the cage and, go crazy up there. Hopefully we'll get to see that. And hopefully some more hardcore in this one, more blood maybe. That would be fantastic. Tough to call. It is. I'll be honest. I don't know how to side with this one. Aces and Eights really needs this win a lot more than the TNA team does. Normally, the team that wins, the man advantage, which Aces and Eights did, it's usually the heel team that does that. Almost every time they've gone on to lose the fight. So, I wouldn't rule that out. It's a very good chance that's going to happen again. But in all honesty, I got this feeling it's going to be an Aces and Eights night here when it comes to the two big fights here. So I'm going to take a chance here, and I'm going to say Aces and Eights win the fight. I don't know how it's going to come down. Maybe some implosion on the TNA roster with Magnus and Joe. I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see. You never know. This could pan out in so many ways, but I don't have time to, go through all of that. So with that said, I'm going to take a chance. I got to go with the Aces and Eights in this one. All right, main event of the evening, the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, Jeff Hardy going up against Bully Ray. This has potential to be the fight of the night. I think it has potential to be a 4 to 4.25 star fight. I mean, both men's body of work outstanding. We all know back in the days of the WWE when Jeff teamed with his brother Matt with the Hardy Boys and Bubba and Devon with the Dudleys. Those great table matches they had, and of course the TLC matches they had with Edge and Christian at WrestleMania 16 and 17. Both damn near 5-star classics, if not 5-star classics. I mean, wow. This one, we all know this outcome is set in stone. There's no question about it. We're going to crown a new champion. Bully Ray's going to win the belt here. I mean, I think it's time. I think he's ready for a run at the top. I mean, Hardy's held the belt since Bound for Glory in October. I think it's been long enough. And, yeah, in this scenario, I think it's definitely going to happen. Bully Ray is going to turn heel, and he's going to reveal himself as the leader or a member in general of the Aces and Eights. I don't know where that's going to leave Brooke Hogan. I don't know where that's going to leave Hulk Hogan, but yeah, expect the big Bully Ray heel turn here, and him possibly revealing himself maybe as the president or, as a member in general, like I said, of Aces and Eights. But no matter how you slice it, Bully Ray's turning, and Bully Ray's going to win the World Heavyweight title, and if they book him as a monster badass heel champion, man, that's going to be so damn fun to watch. In all honesty, I think he's better off as a heel than a babyface, if I'm being honest, based on the body of work. So, all right. So buy or no buy? I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to buy this pay-per-view. I think the card is just good enough to warrant a purchase here. So definitely looking forward to all the cage matches, a couple of the undercard fights, and yeah, I think it has potential to be, another solid pay-per-view. So I think this could be, if all goes well, maybe a 7.5 to 8 out of 10. We'll have to wait and see, but all I know is this is going to be a very good pay-per-view, and I can't wait to see it. So hopefully it will not be another letdown like it was last year. Alright, that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to join me, Derek Ferreira, and maybe Michael Fletcher tomorrow night when we recap the Lockdown pay-per-view at 11 on Derek Ferreira's channel Legal Issues 1. So until then, it's Anthony Flair saying, you know the routine, everybody. Thumbs up, talk to you later, yeah, throw it up Fortune 4 style. Bye for now, have a great night, everybody. You've been watching The Tone 25 on YouTube.com.